there.
I'm Robert.
And I'm Vanessa.
And we are late to the party one last time for the final episode of What We Do in the Shadows. It has been a hell of a trek through 6 seasons, 5 of which we did reactions to.
Right.
We had no clue what we had when we started watching that first season. But we're here. It is the end.
It is.
We can always go back and enjoy the series as well as the film, which we do already.
Right.
But I'm really curious how they're going to end it all for our vampires and Guillermo in this last episode.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really interested to see how, you know, the last 6 seasons all coming together in this last episode. And I know that, like I said before in the last episode, that I wanted something big, something grand. But then as the season kept going, I was like, well, that's not what they're all about, you know. They're all about just kind of doing their thing like day to day and that their life. So I'm hoping that, you know, we get some of their antics, sure, but you know, if it kind of comes together in just the normal way, that they would end it in a way. So with the 3 vampires normally,
4 if you count Colin Robinson, 5 if you count the
Colin
guy,
Robinson.
6 if you count the sire, 7 if you count the Baron. But when it comes to finales, especially of series finales, I want an idea of where they're going to go in their lives. Well, their undead lives.
Right.
But so I hope we get a little bit of that. You know, even the little like the what was it? Like Can't Hardly Wait at the end where it's like, oh, they went on to do this. Like, I'm okay with that little exposition dump of what took place later because I want to know. I want to know what befell them.
Maybe.
But I will see what they end up doing here. But thanks to everybody who has joined us thus far for these reactions every single week. We appreciate it. The small few of you, the precious few, we appreciate it as always.
Very much so.
And yeah, there's a lot coming out in December. So subscribe so you don't miss out. We got Squid Game Season 2 coming. That's going to be a big one.
That's going to be a big one. We've
Looking
got
forward
What
to
If
it.
Season 3.
Right.
We're still doing Skeleton Crew, so there's still a lot more to love
But
with us.
let's get into the final episode of What We Do in the Shadows.
Now.
Cravensworth's monster has entered a remarkable new phase of development.
He's horny.
For a creature, his drive to fornicate is phenomenal. This monster needs a bride.
And now he's going to town on himself again.
Stay in the 2 shop, please.
Yes.
Stop fucking doing that.
Last time you're getting to hear this theme song. Freshly for a new episode.
Right.
Guillermo and I have decided to join forces to fight crime together.
I have not agreed to that yet.
You ready, cowboy kid?
Oh boy.
Let's clean up
Cowboy
this city.
kid.
Oh no.
They call me the Phantom Menace.
I love it.
The Phantom Menace.
That's already taken.
It's like the Lone Ranger mixed up with Batman and the Green Hornet.
A little bit.
Secret lever on my coffin. When I pull it, the coffin goes down like an elevator.
That's cool.
My supercomputer.
He's just taking different little things from different superheroes and stuff.
You do some stuff. Got it. I do some stuff. Great. Then if I am too busy, then you can do some of my stuff.
Oh,
There it is.
It appears our monster has just torn off his own penis and presented it to the guide as a gift.
God, everyone's after the guide.
We're hoping
Let her
he
bang the
won't
monster.
object if the guide donated her head for the creation of
boy.
the bride of Cravensworth's monster and her
Lady Bits.
boobs. What's that? I think we've got everything we need. All right.
Oh, sure.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No problemo.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Oh no, they're bringing it
packing
to
up!
an end.
Yeah, they're packing up!
Documentary's ending. Like, what?
Well, it has been 6 years, Guillermo. They said they have enough footage
Guys,
now.
don't you think it's weird
Their
that we've been
lives are
doing this
losing
and it's all of a
meaning.
sudden just ending? Just poof, it's just done. It all ends? What?
We will keep doing what we always do. It's just these
Yes.
camera microphone people will no longer be filming it.
It's a little weird that we're...
Laszlo! Maybe not quite now.
Cut her head off.
When were you going to tell me, by the way? Were you ever going to tell me? Am I the last person to know? All of a sudden, it's just poof.
Oh no, it feels like maybe you won't have purpose if they're not around.
Exactly.
Get some B-roll footage of me reading this big book.
Guillermo, finish anything you could possibly want to do for the cameras. Do you want to do a little show and tell for us? Or?
Sing a little song, do a little dance.
Yeah, and do a jig. Come on,
Yeah,
jig.
go on.
Jig it up.
Yeah, do a jig.
Dance,
Shake
boy.
it. Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
What about this, guys? Is this good for the edit?
Nando! Guillermo is actually very sad about the documentary ending.
You will get over it.
Very
She's very
astute.
astute. Yep.
How's this? Is this anything?
Nando! It made him feel like he was as important as we are.
I'm sure something interesting will happen to Guillermo eventually. I will fix.
There you go.
You need to talk to someone or... Because I'm here.
Oh. She's like, I know everything about
The
humans
mom
now.
of the house now. She's helping everybody.
Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened.
I think I read that on a mug, but thank you. That's very nice.
I mean, it's good advice, though.
Thank you, Colin.
Don't hug me.
I mean, even Colin went to go console him.
A little bit, yeah.
One thing.
Yeah.
It's not the number of breaths we take, but the number of moments that take our breath away. Later.
Words of wisdom.
We laughed until we had to cry. We loved right down to our last goodbye. We were the best. St. Elmo's Fire, 1985.
I've never seen it.
Never seen it. Yeah.
The Brat Pack.
May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. Fuck, I always forget this part.
Yeah, why didn't you think about it, then come back or just not?
All right, I'll leave you guys to it.
You're done. You're done.
Goodbyes are hard.
Yes. So why don't you stop being a little bitch?
Sometimes goodbyes are a bitch.
They are, but also sometimes
T-shirt
you
ideas.
just got to take it head on because
Yeah.
it ain't changing.
That's true, too. Because it's either going to, you roll with it or it's going to steamroll you.
Oh, all right, Colin Robinson. Your little words of wisdom.
Gizmo has become addicted to the limelight, quite obviously.
Obviously.
That was very Snape.
Yes.
That is so profound.
Thank you very much. I just thought of it a second ago.
I did see Guillermo take a little can of Pringles that the documentary crew uses,
The craft services.
that he won't be able to steal food anymore.
Because he has to end his secret affair with Nate, the boom operator.
What?
Tito.
You know, another time I saw Guillermo take as many Tic Tacs as he could fit in his hands.
Okay.
We're just finding this out now.
This is great, though.
The ending of this documentary is giving him a preview of the ending of his own frail human life. Does that sound right, Gizmo? Does that resonate?
Damn, Naja.
To be or not to be? Because that is the question.
Stop ripping off Shakespeare.
So eloquent.
Again, just off the top of my head.
Just gonna circle
So
back.
sure.
Is it Greg, the A camera operator that you've been secretly fucking?
No.
And does Nate, the boom operator, know about this?
Frank the Grip, that looks a lot like Nandor.
It doesn't look like me.
I get it does.
Before you know it, a new documentary crew will come in and make a whole new documentary about us.
Well, that seems highly unlikely.
This is not even the first documentary that was made about us.
What?
What?
Help me dig! Help me dig! Oh, good, you're all here.
1958?
I really think we need to start making more progress conquering America.
Freaking Jerry.
Yes, very good, thank you. Try and increase the voltage to the diaphragm muscles. The heart should stop.
Basically, where they are
Shit
now.
don't change.
That was the worst flood I've seen since the Great Flood of 1892. All right.
Sounds very
Yeah,
familiar.
very, very familiar. Like when this is when they went after the TV crew. Again with the freaking arrow.
Damn it! My name's Daytona. Jackie Daytona. And I hail from Tucson. Tucson, Arizona. It's me, Laszlo.
We got another
We
Jackie
did it.
Daytona.
And we're from Tucson, Arizona, so means more to us.
It does.
She thinks I'm gonna leave here without my witch's skin hat. That would be bullshit.
Checking all the boxes. What the hell?
A lot of the stuff that happened while I was here happened before.
That's why it doesn't matter to them.
It's just a bunch of boring people doing the same old shit day after day. Nothing changes. No one ever grows. It's pointless, yada, yada.
Yeah.
And that's how we love it.
And I say this with love.
Knock some sense into them.
I just realized the way that we were watching that video, it was kind of like a clip show in a way,
little
but
bit.
like in their
Best
own
of.
way. Yeah.
Right, a lot of shows biff it when it comes to sticking the landing. I can't
do.
tell you how many comments I've written about this very topic.
Guillermo becomes a vampire.
Fuck me.
We did that already last
Yeah.
year.
Did we?
Yes, we did. And then Guillermo decided, I don't want to be a vampire anymore, so he had to turn him back again. Took fucking ages.
I mean, he had little baby wings. It wasn't very appetizing.
No.
Sucked lots of blood.
Yeah.
And then fucked each other senseless. How's that?
Very nice.
Hell of a finale.
All of us in this room are immigrants. It seems like there are a lot of other immigrants entering this great country
Oh, no.
illegally. We cannot make America great again for vampires.
God damn.
We need to edit that part out and probably burn that
my
thing.
big boy.
I'm sure they've been through it many different times.
Right.
You who are watching this will now see the most perfect ending you could possibly imagine.
Oh, God.
So why play into his hands?
I tried to tell you. You just weren't listening.
Oh, damn.
Oh, is this like a whole
Kaiser
freaking
Soze.
Kaiser? Yeah. Usual suspects.
Chronicle and one.
Oh, shit.
The monster.
Yeah, it is.
This case. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Shut up.
Shanae!
Gonna drop it. Kobayashi.
Doofus.
Doofus, yeah. Scary movie.
You just have to look at it from a
Yep.
distance. Everything falls into
It
place.
was there the whole time.
It's actually quite simple. You're just
Jackie
not looking
Daytona.
at it right.
I now go by the name of Daytona.
85710.
Let's have a clap for
We must
Wow,
kill
that's
Joanna Roscoe.
Gizmo.
Gizmo.
Places, shitty sweater.
My name's Guillermo de la Cruz.
Guillermo de la Cruz.
De La Soul.
Of Antipaxos.
The voice.
Everyone called him Laszlo.
Les Laszlo. Malcolm Nadal.
I have just 2 words for you. Vampire nightclub.
Yes.
It's my club.
Shapeshifters are
Extremely freaky.
Who's gonna pick him up?
Now I'm the wizard.
They're going for it, man.
They
This is the
really
whole-
are. Oh
if you
my
haven't seen The Usual
God.
Suspects, I am sorry. They're ruining everything
Yeah,
for you.
they are. But it's been what? Almost
It's
30
been a while.
years?
Evie
Oh! She's gonna be the one to pick him up?
look-alike is kind of giving me a chub. You know you can drive.
Oh no.
Who's that? Oh.
That's awesome.
Just like that,
He was gone.
it's all over.
Aw.
It's all over.
That was fun. Were you gonna get other endings, or was the Usual Suspect ending is incredible?
Anyone who watches its IQ will drop by 10 to 20 points due to their brain scramblings. But that's the price of business, is it not?
We just got brain scrambled.
We got Brandon Scrambley.
We're born into families, and my family wasn't great. Being here tonight with you guys makes me realize how much I dearly miss my chosen family, who all died in a steamboat accident in 1906, leaving me with no choice but to hang out with you stinky turds.
Okay. And
No, you know what?
He was juicing them.
I've led a full life, but there's always been something missing. An underground crime-fighting lair, accessible only
Why
by an elevator coffin thingy. Now,
you've only thought about this for the last 2 weeks.
thank you for shitting on my dream.
Aww.
Great. Thank you for shitting all over my dream.
Yes, and you could do a little dance as well.
And a jig.
Dance,
Do a jig.
The jig again.
The jig again, yeah.
I guess.
To the camera.
Okay. I
To
guess
that camera.
I wanted to be a vampire. And I became one. It just wasn't for me. But I stayed in the house. And why did I stay? Well, I still stayed.
He's getting a little humpy.
What is he doing?
I think
He's fucking
humans
out
like to
there.
think that we have. You only have two.
He'll stop when he's
You're
finished.
only always leaving
You know what I
home.
mean?
I'm sorry. I'm just
I
distracted.
know. I didn't hear a
Guillermo.
word Guillermo said.
Home is essentially where your friends are.
Homo, where you make it.
Maybe who you are. They are your everything.
Oh, okay. I guess we're clapping for the monster and whatever they did with the bear.
The monster, fuck that bear.
Some wild and wacky stuff.
Some wacky stuff.
We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when. Everyone join in. Keep smiling through, just like
That's all right, Guillermo. You still get to be there with them doing the thing.
everyone except the guide. So will you please say hello? It won't be long.
That's it?
No. It felt like it, but there's more episode left.
It was also a little sad when they said the documentary was ending. I think it's a good thing that the cameras aren't filming us all the time.
Such as.
You know those big lights that they use when they film us? Sometimes they get too hot.
One of the other reasons.
That's it.
Actually, that's it.
God damn it, Mandor. He's such an idiot, though. That's the thing, man. Guillermo, you could do so much better. And you have done better.
Tomorrow when you wake up, I won't be here.
What even are you talking about, Guillermo?
It's been time for me to move on for quite a while now. The documentary and everything ending. I mean, what other kind of sign do I need from the universe?
But what about us joining forces and fighting crime in a co-equal partnership?
He never agreed to that.
Goodbye, Guillermo.
Oh, goodbye.
Goodbye, Master.
You can call me Nando.
Yeah.
Oh, goodbye, Nando.
I know, but you'll always be Master to me.
Oh.
Are you really going?
Don't know when, I'm through, just like you always do.
Curtain call for one last time.
Away. So will you please say hello?
No. It ended so abruptly.
I was singing this song.
Again, it makes sense. Like the camera was still in there.
Don't know where, don't know when, but
I hope these are all the actual crew.
Yeah.
Again.
Sorry, just a minute. I need to.
Hold the work.
Thank you.
I thought I'd never see you again.
No, I just said those things because I wanted to give the documentary an ending.
Oh.
We can commence with our crime-fighting partnership?
No. Just because we don't work together doesn't mean we can't be friends.
Friends?
Yeah.
Come and sit with me inside my coffin.
Really?
To be friends would be cool. But you know what would be really cool?
He made it.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Well, does it work?
There's only one way to find out. Guillermo,
Oh, no.
let's roll.
Yes. God dang it, no. That's the show. That's the show I want.
All right.
That was awesome.
Now, before we
There we
go
go.
into the reading
So
of the letter,
this is a rough cut, right?
So this is going to be on the television.
Bloody hope not.
I get the gist.
I think I go too late.
We gotta go back and watch that first season.
Yeah.
It's been years.
I know.
Maybe we'll do a rewatch. I don't know.
Goodbye. Goodbye, cruel world.
The entire Usual Suspects ending. Like,
That was ridiculous, but awesome.
I will tell you, for the longest time, when I had to pick a film, a favorite film, The Usual Suspects was my go-to. Now, there's been many other competitors, and nowadays I can't just pick one. But The Usual Suspects was on my name tag when I worked at AMC theaters, and you had to pick one movie. I was like, The Usual Suspects, partly because of that ending. So having that be a big part of this, it reached into my heart because it's something that I love. But at the same time, like, I'm wondering how others are going to feel that they just wasted so much time just recreating The Usual Suspects ending.
True, and it's such an iconic ending to a movie that it's like cemented itself into pop culture for sure. If you know the ending and you know what's going on and all that stuff, and even if you've never seen it, you've seen like certain people parody it and all that stuff, just like they did here. So yeah, it was a lot. I'm so glad we got to see Jackie Daytona one more time. A human bartender.
And a couple of the references of Jackie Daytona, too, with the Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah.
And we never got the Bride of Frankenstein, though. We never got Cravensworth's Bride.
No,
it was kind of like that. We're starting to do that, and then it just kind of, they forgot about it.
True, but you know what? He ended up making love to a
the bear,
stuffed bear, and I think that was good enough.
It'll probably be good enough for the future too, because that's all they're going to give him now. The ending was fun. The payoff is the Batcave, the fact that he actually did it,
make it,
which tells me, like, okay, supercomputer, is he really going to fight crime? I do love, though, and one of you brought this to our attention in the comment section of, I think, the last video, that Guillermo is the voice of Nightwing in the Harley Quinn series, which we did reactions to up until there was a lot, and we fell behind, and WB started attacking our reactions.
Yeah, they blocked.
There's some that you can't even watch anymore.
Yeah, so
even if I
watching, even though I know it's still going, and that's awesome.
Yeah,
so.
But I don't know. Maybe we'll catch up, but I doubt it. Just because WB, what's the point? They're just gonna block everything if you try and put it up.
Yeah.
Even manually, like they manually went after some of them and blocked them, and the rest of them they just took all the money for it. So. But when it comes to what we do in the show, or when it comes to Guillermo, like, that's funny that he's playing a Robin character and he was Nightwing over there.
Right.
I do love that gives us an idea of their future, and the more the antics that they could have. I feel like Laszlo and Naja are just gonna keep on keeping on doing what they do, fucking and fighting and having the best life imaginable.
Right.
And Colin again will do what he does and just drain the shit out of everybody, because obviously he doesn't give a shit about it. Don't touch me. Don't hug me. But it's an end. It's an end to a fun journey. I love how they got, meta with it, talking about like, well, they didn't learn anything. They're just sitting around not doing anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what people were saying about the show, but it's a slice of life. That's, The Office. People talk so much shit about like the end of The Office, and
I think it works,
although I do kind of get bored nowadays with the end of The Office in comparison to the rest of The Office. Like, it was a good ending in my opinion.
I think it's a better ending than when they just did a clip show for Seinfeld.
Oh God, yeah. I would say probably for like my worst endings, it's probably Seinfeld. Of shows that I love, horrible ending. But one of my favorite endings, if you've ever seen it, I know some of you probably have, there was a show back in the day called Soap. And Soap, Billy Crystal was on it. Quite a few others too as well. But Soap had the craziest cliffhanger ending, like a soap opera would. And the show was over. The series was over. So you never found out.
To finish.
So many of them were about to die.
It was like holding in a sneeze.
And it's incredible. Like, there's no better way to finish off a soap opera than finishing it off on one of the craziest cliffhangers for so many characters that were hanging in the balance, and you're never going to get the ending. You're never going to get the resolution. But I think they did a good job here, also bringing in the crew again, showing us. I hope those the real camera work operators, the cameramen. I hope that was the real crew coming in, and that's how they actually do the show. When we cut from a scene. So I like when they do incorporate it. Although people talk shit about the boom mic guy from The Office. I liked when, like, I lost my mind watching The Office when they started talking to the boom mic guy.
Right.
I was like, oh my God, the world is crumbling when they're all watching The Office on, like, their computer
So
and
meta.
stuff.
Yeah.
I like that. And they did it here. So, what did you think of the end of What We Do in the Shadows? What's your favorite season? So much fun has happened in this season.
Yeah.
And which is your favorite one? What's your favorite moments from What We Do in the Shadows? Let us know in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kick into the party, fuel the party, keep the party going. On our Patreon, as well as in the member section on our YouTube channel. We're going through Skeleton Crew right now on the channel. It's a lot of fun, very piratey.
Yes.
So I know you guys want us to do our Flag Means Death too, but we got to think about viewership too, man, because these ones did not do very good in terms of viewership, and these videos do take quite a bit of effort to get out there for not a lot of return in terms of people coming and checking them out, unfortunately. But we have come to the end. What'd you think? Let us know in comments below. You can also like and subscribe. Did we do that part already?
No. And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord.
We sure did this part already.
Did we?
Absolutely. We're just repeating
I don't
ourselves.
remember.
Thanks so much. And as always,
Now it's time to say goodbye.
this party is over. I had a root canal today.